How's it going, my sinners? And welcome back to yet another Higurashi When They Cry. This is gonna be a two-part finale of Arc 7, Minagoroshi. So sit back and enjoy it for all of its glory before we enter Arc 8. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue from where we last left off. Is this right? Oh yeah, I accidentally clicked continue instead of save. Of course. One of my usual fuck-ups. Alright. So, as I understand, this final chapter here is going to be roughly maybe 4 hours, including a last tip after that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, obviously, as I said, this is going to be a two-parter, where episode 1, or part 1, will generally be about 2 hours and a half, while the last part, part 2, will probably be anywhere between 2.5 to 3 hours. So there you go, and let's go ahead and continue. When I woke up, the first things I saw were Satoko and the calendar. Ooh. The first one to wake up is supposed to tear yesterday's date off the calendar. Sometimes we both tear the calendar by mistake. So the date ends up... That's actually cute. So the date ends up 2 days ahead. Satoko likes to tear the calendar, and that makes her wake up early every morning. That would usually make me smile, but I felt devastated as soon as I saw the 22 on the calendar. It's going to happen today. June 22nd. The day I die. Good morning, Hanyo. Good morning, Satoko. Oh, she let it slip. Oh, Satoko gonna... Yep. Yeah, she's still dreaming, kind of. I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead and tell her everything. I mean, you're gonna die today anyway, right? That's kind of a bad mental state to be in. What the hell? Might as well tell her name, too. Hanyu, hey, she's the god, the deity of Higurashi. Go ahead and say that, too. Why don't you? I don't care anymore. God damn it, Rika. Oh, she ain't lying. Oh, shit. I feel like that was supposed to be said by Hanyu. I'm a little weirded out. Okay. Weird. Sometimes I feel like Satoko can see Hanyu, and it's as if the three of us are living together. That would be a lot of fun. It was time to go to school, but my body felt heavy. Today, I was going to die. Knowing that, I didn't even feel like going to school. The more I've repeated the same life, the more precisely I can detect my day of death. I always die on the day I feel this way. Rika? そろそろ学校に行きますわよ。僕は今日はお休みしますです。リカ、ケイイチさんに聞きましたけど、何か悩み事があるって本当なんですの？あると言えばあるし、ないと言えばないです。What else is there left to do? Today is the day. It's too late now. But part of me still feels like doing something. I've been in this world only a few days. My emotions went up and down like a roller coaster. Sometimes I felt motivated to fight, and other times I felt desperate and gave up. Even though Keiichi and everyone else showed me such strength, I lacked the iron will to fight against my fate. The most confidence I ever felt was when the dice all came up at 6. A fortunate coincidence that was just handed to me. I was hoping to gain the courage to fight against my fate, but here I am today, conceding to destiny. Keiichi told me that we can make a miracle happen if we work together, but there was something he didn't teach me. He didn't teach me how to believe in that. Ah, damn. I don't really think he had to, though, right? I mean, if I don't believe that I can make a miracle happen, I won't be able to make even a crack in the wall of fate. So fate's a wall now. It seems so simple, yet it's so difficult. I couldn't even decide whether I should be on the stage, or stay off it, and remain as a spectator. I told Hanyu that I haven't decided what to do after this world is over. But that's the spectator's point of view. For the people on the stage, this world is the only one. For them, the end of the world means the end of their lives. That's why they do anything to change their fate. That's why they can make a miracle happen. I never worked hard enough, because I always knew that I could reset my life. I thought I was just one pathetic girl who couldn't change her own fate. That's why I ended up here again today. It's as if I slacked off on my summer homework and woke up on the last day of vacation with nothing completed. Some of us may have been there before. Like me. What should I do? Should I not work on my assignment, knowing that I'm not going to make it on time anyway? Or should I do whatever I can, even though I may still get in big trouble? Perhaps a miracle will happen. Perhaps the homework will be done overnight. Miracles don't happen to homework. I have to do the homework on my own. Without effort, nothing will ever get done. Without effort, not even one question will be solved.
理科の好きなように過ごすといいと思いますのです。理科の大好きな窓際で甘いワインを飲むのも理科らしい過ごし方だと思いますのです。
Hell yeah.
どうせ怒られるなら最後の一日も気ままに過ごそうという開き直りね。
For Hanyu, it's not about the homework, it's more about the vacation itself. The vacation will be over, no matter how much I want it to continue. In her eyes, it's pathetic for me to make a big deal out of it, not completing my own homework, and contemplating whether I should still work on it or not. On top of that, I'm saying that I might as well die if my vacation is going to be over. If I was in her situation, I'd be laughing hysterically. Keiichi told me to seek everyone's help in order to finish my homework. But I'm not taking that offer. Not only because I don't want to cause them trouble, but also because I don't want the teacher to know that I got help from them. If I was going to have regrets, I should have worked on it from the very beginning. If I had no intention of working on it, I should have just relaxed without stressing so much. If I didn't care what other people thought, I should have asked for their help in the first place. Those are the 3 options I talked about with Hanyu yesterday. I didn't choose any of them. I've been living for over 100 years, but I still can't decide. My 100 years were wasted.
さとこ、僕は今日風邪をひいてしまったのでお休みしますです。そうなんですの？体温計でお熱を測ります？今日はゆっくりさせてくださいです。 知恵には僕は風邪で休むと伝えてほしいのですよ。
リカ、本当に風邪なんですの？なんだか命を狙われてるような話をしているって圭一さんが言ってて、私本当に心配してますのよ。
ありがとうです。もう行かないと遅刻しますですよ。
Satoko looked at the clock, then looked back at me again.
私は今すごく幸せですのよ。みんなと楽しく過ごせて、またリカと一緒に暮らせるようになってとても嬉しいんですの。だからリカがいなくなったら、私がどれだけ悲しい世界に生き続けなくちゃならないか、よく考えてほしいでございますのよ。
僕のいない世界。
ええ。リカのいない世界なんて、とても辛くて悲しい世界ですわ。
I've never thought about that. I thought that the world ended when I died. I've never thought about the world after my death. That was never my concern.
だから、どうか自分をリカが思ってる以上に大事にしてほしいんですの。リカ一人の不幸じゃない。リカに悲しいことがあれば、私もそしてみんなも不幸になることを決して忘れないでくださいますですのよ。
さとこ。
リカ、今日はそっとしておきますけど、悩みがあるなら絶対に相談するんですのよ。仲間が悩んでいるのに自分を頼ってくれないこともまた悲しいんですから。
Satoko seemed like she wanted to say more, but she looked at the floor instead. I know what she's trying to say. I realize how selfishly I've been living. It was wrong for me to look at this world as a stage play. But it's too late. It's too late now. Satoko left the house in a hurry. Hanyu and I were left alone inside the house.
僕もお邪魔でしょうから、リカが呼ぶまで消えていますのです。
気が利くのね。
100年生きてもリカはリカです。100歳の仙人にはなれないのです。リカには年相応に悩んで考える時間があってもいいと思います。僕がリカに背伸びを敷いたこともあるかもしれませんのです。
羽生は悪くないわ。私が勝手に天狗になってただけよ。
僕とおしゃべりしたいときは呼んでくださいです。
もう泣きつかないの？私がこの世界で終わりにするのを撤回してほしいって。
リカは頑固な人ですから、言えば言うほど逆効果になりますのです。
さすが付き合いが長いだけのことはあるわね。
もうリカも悟っているようですから言います。今日です。悔いのない一日を。リカが何をしてもしなくても、朝が来て夏休みが終わるようにこの世界も終わります。でもリカが望めば次の朝も訪れる。そしてそれはまたしても今年の6月かもしれないけれど、朝は朝。
もっと小さい頃、毎日が退屈で、毎朝起きても同じ日が繰り返されてるんじゃないかって思ったことがある。それが本当になるだけのことだしね。
今日を有意義に生きてくださいとだけ言いますのです。これ以上は僕は何も言いませんのです。
多分今日だろうと思っていたけど、 あんたにはっきりと言われると答えるわね。やっぱり終わるのね、今回も。
はい。今回も終わりますのです。いつもと同じように。
Anu disappeared, and it went completely quiet inside the house. Oof, that was actually pretty heavy. How should I spend my day? How should I end this day? Should I work on my homework, knowing that I'm not going to make it on time? I only have half a day left. I have to do my best. I should think about what I can do. This world is supposed to be a happy place. People are enjoying their lives. I should have enjoyed my life more too. I don't mean in that I should have lived my life in blind optimism. It means that I should have enjoyed my life by fully experiencing both happiness and sadness. If I did that, I wouldn't be as worried about what to do after my death. I should have simply lived with all my might. When the time comes, it'll be over.
今日を生きる。
That's a very important phrase. But it sounds meaningless when I say it, because I can repeat this meaningless life as many times as I wish. While Satoko was at school, I washed the dishes. Anya would usually stay with me when Satoko wasn't around, but she's not here right now. It's been a while since I was all by myself. I never thought anyone could feel so lonely while washing the dishes. I'm going to die today anyway. This world is ending today. Why should I wash these dishes? That's because I'm thinking about Satoko, who will have to move on with her life after tomorrow. I will encounter a new Satoko in a new world, next world. Bleh. But I realized something after hearing what Satoko told me earlier. Yeah, I realized that too. After I'm dead, I wonder how Satoko will move on with her life. The worlds that I've left in the past all went on without me. I wonder if Satoko will be able to cook without me. I wonder if she can go shopping on her own. I wonder if she can wash her clothes by herself. I've been avoiding thinking about this, but Satoko and my other friends might have been overcome by sadness. It's too late for me to think about this, but I started feeling like I want to cry. I'm feeling like this because I don't want to leave this world. This is the world that I've always wanted. It's my hope that I can continue to live in this world beyond June 1983. After a long journey, I finally ended up in this world. But I was able to truly live in this ideal world for only one night. The night of Watanagashi. This world will be shattered again after I die tonight. We finally saved Satoko, and all our friends assume that our happy life has returned. However, I'm going to die tonight. They will mourn for me. We worked so hard to make a miracle happen, but they're going to lose their happy world in just one day. Am I going to start a new life in the next world as if nothing happened? I had to live 3 days in my new world, but 3 sad days were going to pass in this world. That's no good. I can't think straight anymore. I couldn't stop the tears from flowing from my eyes. I hugged Satoko's pillow and cried. I could smell her scent. After I die, Satoko will probably hug my pillow and cry just like this. Is everyone else going to cry for me too? I'm sure they will. And they'll be sad. Not about my death. They'll be sad not because I'm dead, but because I never told them about what was troubling me so much. I wonder if they're going to feel regret. Will they wonder what they could have done to open up my heart? What they could have done to help me in my time of trouble? Will they wonder what they could have done to save me? I felt miserable and frustrated. I held Satoko's pillow and continued to cry. And the next moment I heard the phone ringing. I tried to ignore it, but it wouldn't stop ringing. I picked up the phone, hoping that my friends would call to check on me. However, I heard a weird guy's voice coming from the receiver.
どうも、お世話になっておりますね。おこのぎ造園と申しますが、フルデさんのお宅でいらっしゃいますか?
おこのぎ。
Oh, okay, the mountain dogs. Yeah. It was Okonogi. Sorry, I'm still gonna have trouble with that name. From the mountain dogs. It was the first time I'd received a phone call from him.
緊急のご連絡がしたくってお電話させてもらいました。
Okay.
学校にお電話したら、今日は休んだと言われましたもので。具合は大丈夫ですかいね?
I'm not alright. This is the day I die. I knew he had no idea, but I still couldn't help but feel upset.
風邪なのです。ちょっと今日はゆっくりしていますです。
そうですか。偶然とはいえ、それは好都合だったですね。
I don't like the way you say that, bitch. Why are you saying that?
え?
I had no idea what made him say that he was glad I was sick.
どうして僕が風邪をひくと、おこのぎの好都合になるのですか?
いえ、実はあなたの命が狙われている可能性があるっちゅう連絡が入ってきたんです。
それはどういうことなのですか?
この度の富武氏たちの事件なんですが、東京の調査の結果、入江所長が黒幕である可能性が高いっちゅう連絡が入ってきました。
Of course, they're gonna pin it on him. Oh my god.
入江が黒幕?
Don't fall for it. No! This is the first time I've heard something like this. This isn't something that happens at random. It's the very first time. That means it's not just a coincidence. I'm hearing this now because of something that I did differently in this world. I've done many things differently in this world, though. I can't tell which decision led me to this result. However, maybe this is something that could change my life drastically. Okonogi continued to explain to me. There had been budget cuts to the research, and they were scheduled to be shut down within a few years. Eri was strongly against that, because he was embezzling their research money by requesting bigger and bigger budgets. Because they were going to cancel their research, he tried to sell the research data and make a lot of money off of it.
それは本当なのですか?
信じたくないでしょうが、事実ですね。まあ、入江所長はどこか後ろめたそうなところがありましたんよ。すったらんな感じでした。
Sorry, I thought he was done. That's what he said. There you go. I think I can say with certainty that Eri is not that type of person. I've been around him for years. And when I say fucking years, I mean literally 100 years. And as far as I know, he's not a bad guy. He doesn't even have the guts to be one. He pretends to be cold-hearted for the sake of his research, but he can't shake his regrets. He's simply a nice person. It's hard to believe that he was embezzling money from Tokyo. I'm starting to be suspicious of Takano because she's actually a nice person too. She seemed mean at times, but she could also act as innocent as a child. However, I'm starting to suspect her because Oishi told me that the body they found in Gufu might not be Takano's body. Okunogi works for Takano. That means I can't trust Okunogi. In other words, I can trust Eri because Okunogi is clearly just trying to set him up. On the other hand, if Takano isn't guilty, I could be making a huge mistake. Yet, it always seemed to me as though Tamatake and Eri were good friends. If Tokyo had suspected that Eri was embezzling money from them, Tamatake would have treated him far more coldly. Anyway, at the very least, Tamatake of Tokyo didn't have such a bad impression of Eri. The Eri of the Eri Institute and Tamatake of Tokyo were good friends. I don't know why she's saying it like that, it's a little weird. It's throwing me off. Tamatake of Tokyo and Takano of Tokyo were good friends. Okay, you know what? I'm throwing off the of Tokyo parts because it's throwing me off so bad. Takano and Okunogi, just that, were superior and subordinate. Jesus Christ. But Okunogi says that Tokyo is suspicious of Eri. This doesn't make sense. Everyone seems to be good friends at first glance, but the links don't connect from the start to finish. Eri thinks he has a positive relationship with Tokyo, but Tokyo is suspicious of Eri. Well, wait, no. Isn't Takano... Yeah, Oh, yeah, no. Okay, yeah, okay. No, Takano is betraying Tokyo, right? The group funding him, or whatever. Yeah, Takano is betraying them. She has her own group with the mountain dogs and such. Yeah, because Tamatake... Yeah, okay. I was confused at first, I'm sorry. I was confused. Fuck. I love it when I just confuse myself. It's amazing. It's a miracle. That's just odd. The chain should be connected, but one of the links is twisted out of order. It's breaking the loop.
すでに東京が内定に着手してますんで、詳しいことはもうちょい待ってほしいそうです。また、入江はあなたを何らかの交渉の最後の切り札に使おうとしている可能性があるらしく、あなたに対する警護体制を本日よりさらに強化せよとの命令が来ました。それでご自宅にいられるんは都合がいいと言ったんですね。すでに古出神社の周辺は山犬が3交代、20人体制で警護に入らせていただきました。
That's a little bit much, don't you think? 20 fucking guards? Yes.
もちろんご安心ください。それっちゃわからないように気を利かせてますんね。
And when he says they're there for you, he literally means it. Wink.
すごい警護体制なのです。
What I'm saying?
その警護はいつまで続くのですか？
東京から解除の命令が来るまでずーっとですね。今回の一件が解決するまでです。
That should have been good news for me, since today was the day I was supposed to die. This is exactly the kind of security I wanted. That's why I let Takano into the ritual storehouse. However, I have a bad feeling about this. Tokyo should be my ally, but that arrangement is just like Eri's relationship with Tokyo. Everything seems in order from. Shouldn't that be for? Whatever. Everything seems in order from my end, But when you trace it the other way, it feels like something's off at some point. I have this uncomfortable feeling because I have a few uncertainties about I was about to say Satoko. What the fuck is wrong with my brain right now? Tokyo. I was off to a good start too. What the fuck? Tokyo and Eri have strong ties. But they're suspicious of him? Is Eri actually a bad guy? Is Takano still alive? And is she the one who killed Tamatake? Those questions and more made me uncertain about accepting help from Tokyo. I thought Tokyo, as a single organization, would move with a single intention. But in reality, they have multiple different intentions. In other words, there must be multiple... what's the word? I see it in the political section of newspapers all the time. Ah, right. Factions. Are there two factions in Tokyo? One that wants to remain friendly with Eri and one that looks down on him? That would explain the irregularities I'm sensing. Maybe I've been talking to Oishi too much. Nah, you're good. Oishi cool. If he hadn't told me that he was suspicious of Takano, would I have believed Okanogi without a doubt? Yes, you would have. Well, maybe not. God damn it. Shut up! Even without Oishi's theory, Okanogi still sounded very suspicious. Yeah, sure. Eri was loyal to his research on Hinamizawa syndrome. Tokyo understood this, so his relationship with Tamataki wasn't particularly strained. Plus, Eri isn't the type of person who would commit embezzlement. He's a law-abiding citizen with a good moral character. Of course, he has some ambition as a researcher, but that only goes as far as common sense expects any researcher to do. It's nothing like the criminal aspirations that would lead to major embezzlement. A great number of the mountain dogs were going to be guarding me. This is what I've been wanting in my previous lives, but for some reason I couldn't be happy about it. I couldn't help but feel depressed. If this house is like an empty birdcage, then there'd be the fox with feathers stuck to its face. What? Did I read that right? The birdcage, fox with feathers stuck. Okay, yeah. Weird metaphor. I don't know if I can usually trust the people who are protecting me. I tried to recall more about Okanogi. The mountain dogs have been protecting me for years. Okanogi proved his skills in many of my other lives. To them, I'm something of a special existence. If something happens to me, it would be a disaster. The Eri Institute is there to keep Hinamizawa syndrome under control, and the mountain dogs are there to protect me from evildoers. So why would they try to betray me now? I thought about it for a while, but I had no idea. I just know one thing for sure. I can't feel comfortable with the protection of the mountain dogs alone. I want someone other than Tokyo protecting me. But I bet such a person wouldn't believe me. Wait. What about Oishi? I've been keeping in touch with Oishi since the other day. He still thinks that the mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa are all plotted by the village authorities. If he believes that, then he might believe that my life is in danger. For him, I'm a special person with lots of useful information. The mountain dogs hate the police, though. When I asked them to assassinate Satoko's uncle, sorry I read that wrong in my head, Satoko's uncle, they refused because he was being watched by the police. I would feel relieved if the police were guarding me along with the mountain dogs. That way the dogs wouldn't be able to harm me, even if they were working for an evil faction of Tokyo. Besides that, if my suspicions towards them turned out to be baseless, more protection couldn't hurt. I'm sure that double security will keep me safe.
わかりましたです。今日はおとなしくしていますです。
Sorry if I'm screwing up a lot all of a sudden. A lot of reading. God damn.
ええ、 そうなさってくださるとうちらも助かりますんで。町へ繰り出して変なチンピラに喧嘩でも売られるとうちらも苦労しますん。
Fuck you.
根に持たれているのです。
Pick a fight with your daddy. What?
では、風、お大事になさってください。
風の診察に診療所に行ってはいけませんですか？
万が一ということがありますんで、入江診療所には当分近寄らないでください。
Won't even let us go to the clinic. I think that's a bit suspicious.
妙な注射でも打たれやすと大変ですかいね。
入江はそんなことしないです。
しないとうちらも思いたいですがね。その疑いが解けるまでちょいとしばらく慎重にしてほしいっちゅうこってん、安情ご理解をいただきたいんですわ。
すったらんしゃもないのです。
Ah! Oh my god, he's behind me! Such clarity.
おこのぎもいつの間にかすっかり地元言葉になりましたです。
最初は普通の東京なまりだったです。直せと言われれば直せるつもりですがね。地域に溶け込むのが仕事ですから。
I finished speaking with him. As soon as I hung up the phone, I opened my phone book and looked for the number to the Okonomiya Police Department. Hell yeah. Although they're probably wiretapping your phone, so I'm just gonna say that, and yeah. Not good. It was nearly noon. It felt like the pages of the phone book were sticking to my skin. I must have been in a hurry. I really don't want to die. I want to stay in this world. I don't want to leave this perfect world. I'm trying to do something because I don't want to die. I'm trying to live with all my might. I'm trying to enjoy my life. For the first time, I was spending my last day positively, without drinking wine until I was drunk.
もしもし、大石です。
Oh my god, that voice!
お待たせしてすみませんでしたね。
Hell yeah.
ちょいと今からお隣の県警に行ってこようとしてたところでした。
Nah, you spending the day with me.
どうもあちらさん話が通らないんで、直に襟首を掴んでゆすってやろうと思いましてね。
Wait, what?
県警、高野の死体のことですか？
ねえ、周りは勝手に納得して高野の死体に間違いないって繰り返すんですが、
Attaboy.
私はもうどうにも腑に落ちない。それで直接行って見てこようと思います。死体が高野でないと分かれば話は一気に急展開しますからね。高野を重要参考人として手配できます。幸い向こうの柔道部とは交流がありますので、お隣の県警さんにも味方は大勢います。ちょいとみっちり話し込んできますよ。
It looked like Oshi was proactively moving forward with the investigation. If that body really is Takano, that would be sad for her, but it would give me reason to trust the mountain dogs. But if that's not My god, what is wrong with my brain? It's fucking mixing up letters here and there. If that's not Takano, then it would tell me that she's part of this whole incident. No matter what the result is, it will give me some kind of hint. But only if I'm still alive. But really, it's unfortunate. Oshi's leaving for Gifu. He can't be around to protect me at this.
実は変な声の電話があったのです。
Oh shit.
知らない人でしたが、村人だと名乗りましたです。
匿名の電話ですか。続けてください。その電話は何と？
僕を殺そうとしている人たちがいるというのです。早ければ今日にも決行すると言ってますです。
それは本当ですか。なるほど。それはありえない話じゃないな。わかりました。私はもう出発しなければなりませんので行けませんが、警官を何人か行かせます。駐在にも連絡してあなたの近辺を警戒するように伝えましょう。今日はご自宅ですよね。風邪か何かですか？家にいて戸締まりをしっかりしてください。すぐに警官を行かせます。
おいさん、どうしたんすか？先方との約束の時間ギリギリですよ。
今ね、フルデリカから電話がありました。匿名の電話があり、彼女の命を誰かが狙っているらしいと警告してきたらしいって言うんです。
フルデリカをですか？どうして？村のマスコットじゃなかったんですか？
連続開始事件絡みで私と接触してたことに対する警告じゃないかと見てます。本当に殺すかどうかは疑わしいが、彼女も年頃の子供です。命を狙われていると聞かされたら穏やかにはいられないでしょう。それにここで信頼を損ねると以後の関係にも支障をきたしますからね。2、3人でいいです。大至急行かせてください。あと駐在さんにも連絡して、とりあえず彼女を安心させてあげてください。
了解っす。
Rika Furude might have some kind of hint regarding the mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa. Moshi couldn't let her die.
私たちも現地の分からずやどもを締め落としたらすぐにhinamizawaへ行きましょう。ちょいとハードな出張スケジュールになりましたよ。
こんなの楽勝っす。
A lot of transition screens.
こちらひばり。
Oh shit.
駐在警官が境内に入りました。R宅へ向かっています。
了解。引き続き監視されたし。
R と接触。警官を中に入れました。沖宮署に R から連絡があったようです。自身の身辺警護を依頼したと思われます。
So, is that confirmation that they are wiretapping her phone? Well, yeah, because that is actually confirmation. Alright.
うちらのことは喋ったんかいね。
命を狙われているとの匿名電話があったと言っています。作り話でしょう。また、それとは別に沖宮署から私服警官が数人派遣されるようです。
何年？山犬だけじゃ信用できんって国会ね。
厄介ですね。監視体制にも支障が出ます。
まさか気づいたんじゃねえんかね。そんなわけはないとは思うが、全般に職質に注意しろと伝達。疑われたら意味ないんで暗情警戒しろっちゅう伝えてえな。
了解。本部より全般、古出神社周辺に警察介入の動きあり、職質には特に注意されたし、今夜の決行ですが様子を見た方がよろしいのでは。
連絡はするが三差はやるっちゅう言うだろうな。明朝に R の死亡が発覚して話が進むようもうお膳立てが済んどるって話だ。警官に不審と思われとない。もし疑われたらおとなしを引くこっちゃん。
Well, she had called the officers pretty quickly. The officer who was in the area arrived within 10 minutes after I spoke with him. He asked me what kind of phone call I received today. I decided to make up a whole story. It'd all be over if they checked my call Is that? I don't remember. We used to have phone lines, but I do not remember if we had call histories. Did we all have like fucking call histories back in the 80s? I don't think so. Whatever. I don't know why I'm... Okay, anyway. It'll all be over if they check my call history, but I'm sure Oishi won't bother doing that, anything like that. He thinks I'm worth protecting because I have information about the incidents in Hinamizawa. The policeman is one of the villagers, so I know him very well. More officers are coming here from the Okonomiya police department. The officer told me to relax because he'd stay with me until then. Oishi must have thought I was frightened half to death after getting a threatening phone call. After about 30 minutes, 4 officers in plain clothes arrived at the shrine. The local officer returned to his police box.
状況は聞いています。神社周辺に我々が立ちますので、何かあったらすぐに呼んでください。あと、夕方になったら大石刑事がこっちに来ると言っていました。
I was relieved to learn that Oishi would be coming here.
どうかよろしくお願いしますです。
必ず一人がここの下にいますので。すみませんが、その者にお手洗いだけは貸してもらってもよろしいですか。あと、緊急需要にその者に合鍵を預からせることはできますか。
I don't know.
どうぞです。おトイレも貸しますです。
God damn it. My house is on the second floor of a storage building. The first floor contains emergency supplies for the village. I'm happy to know that at least one police officer will be there for me. The officers confirmed their positions on the map of the shrine. One will be in the storage building, and 2 more will walk around the shrine property. Also, 1 more officer will be standing in front of the stairs that lead to the shrine. This world's Oishi is certainly reliable. In my other lives, Oishi tended to look at me as his enemy. However, in this world, he thinks I'm on his side. I'm sure it's because we all became friendly with him around the time we saved the Satoko. It was unfortunate at the time, sorry. But perhaps the return of Satoko's uncle was a necessary event. If Okonogi was right about Eri, he wouldn't be able to come near me with 20 mountain dogs and 4 police officers protecting me. If Okonogi is the bad guy, they'd be discouraged from acting by the presence of the police. Not too different from giving garlic to a vampire. This is the best protection I've had in 100 years. Even so, am I still going to be killed tonight? I need to do whatever I can. I should struggle, as hard as possible. I won't give up. I won't even think about my next life. This is what enjoying life is all about. This is what living seriously is all about.
羽生いる？いますのですよ。どう思う？今回。確かに僕もこういう展開はあまり見た記憶がありませんのです。今回はひょっとしてって思うことはやっぱり罪なのかしらね。僕は期待も失望もしませんです。ただあるがままに訪れる結果を眺めるのみです。
Hanyu is still acting like a baby. Oh my god, my mouth was moving as fast before I could read the actual word. I was about to say babysitter. What the fuck? Oh my god, okay. I need to read in my head before I speak. God damn it. Hanyu is still acting like a bystander. There we go. Not a babysitter. I knew she was going to say something like that. But part of me was hoping she would say something more positive. Upon hearing her say what she did, I felt a little disappointed and wondered why Hanyu refused to be anything but an onlooker. I always thought it was normal for her to be that way because she's a special existence. I also convinced myself I had to be an onlooker too, since I was a similar being. However, I can't just let go of everything and become a bystander. I can't become like her. I can't stop hoping for a better life for Rika Furude. That hope was betrayed so many times, and my heart was crushed countless more. That's why I stopped expecting anything to turn out the way I wanted. So is Hanyu the same way?
羽生も傷つくのが嫌で期待することをやめた。
I've only lived for 100 years, but I know how frightening it is to have high expectations. Hanyu should also be aware of that, since she's lived far longer than me. I always thought that Hanyu was a special existence, but except for the fact that she's invisible, everything about us is the same. She has the same thoughts and feelings as everyone else, but I still saw her as a special existence. That's why I just assumed that her mind worked in a different way.
僕はリカに比べて長くを生きすぎましたのです。喜びより悲しみが後に残り、期待すれば裏切られる方が多いことを知りすぎてしまいました。だからもう何が起こっても心を傷つけたいと思わないのです。
だから今回の世界でも期待しないのね。私がひょっとするとこの運命から逃れられるかもしれないという期待を。羽生は私がどうせまた失意のうちに殺されると思ってる。
そんなことは思ってないのです。
Hanyu looked uncomfortable. She had no doubts that I'd be killed again that night. That's what it means to not have hope. But she just can't own up to it because she doesn't want to hurt my feelings.
羽生も聡子と同じなのね。何かの幸運か誰かが助けて奇跡を起こしてくれるまで耐えて待っているだけ。戦うことを恐れているだけよ。それを強さだと勘違いしている。つい最近までは私もそうだったけどね。
Hanyu looked down and bit her lip. She couldn't deny what I said.
あんたも何度も聞いてるはず。奇跡ってのはみんなで団結しないと起こせない。団結というのはつまり信じること。みんなで信じないと奇跡は起こせないのよ。
What I just said sounded as though I was blaming her for the miracle not happening. Maybe I was too harsh to her. I stayed quiet, and Hanyu continued to look at the floor, shaking. Then she looked up at me and spoke. I noticed sadness, but also a little bit of anger in her eyes.
触れることもできず、話すこともできない。見ているしかできない僕も、そのみんなに含まれるのですか？リカにどんな顛末も見ていることしか許されなかった僕の気持ちがわかるというのですか？
There was a slight severity in the tail end of Hanyu's speech. Except for me, she can't communicate with anyone in this world. She hates to be reminded of that.
ごめん。やめましょう。この流れは喧嘩になるわね。自分が殺されるまでの貴重な時間を あんたと喧嘩して過ごしたいとは思わないわ。
僕もリカと喧嘩をしたくはないのです。
でもこれだけは言わせて。私とあなたは友人だと思ってる。だから友人の人生が乗るか反るかという時に、期待しないとかあるがままを受け入れるとか言ってほしくなかった。
Amen to that.
そのことは謝りますのです。でも期待するかしないかは僕の心の中で好きにさせてくださいなのです。
She can be very stubborn sometimes. Hanyu seems weak on the outside, but she actually has a very strong moral code. One that she wouldn't bend for anything. She apologized to me, but she wasn't being honest. She still wasn't expecting anything good to come from this world. She still thinks that I'm going to die pitifully. That's why she refuses to believe in miracles. I've been living with her long enough to read her mind. I feel bad for her in a sense. She's been living too long and lost all of her hope. Hanyu told me to call her if anything else happened and soon disappeared. I'm sure she's still around. She's probably still watching me, as if she's watching a TV show. I'm not a TV show, damn it! Even though I was in an anime. The time of my death is slowly approaching. Will I be able to survive this time? It's been a long time since I faced this fear without drinking wine. Yeah, you drink that wine. You drink it! Whew. What is that, 1 hour in? Still got an hour and a half to go. Oh my god. Alright. Let's go, bye-bye. I was left with nothing else to do after washing the dishes and cleaning the room. The mountain dogs and police were protecting me. When is Satoko gonna be, walking on in and being, what the fuck is going on? Oh, damn it. Just in case, I figured I should leave something behind for Satoko. Should I write down some recipes for her in a notebook? Will she be happy if I leave a will for her? I laughed at my own foolishness. No one would be happy to read a will. If I die, they'll be devastated and wonder why I didn't talk to them. That's exactly how I felt when Satoko didn't ask for any help when her uncle was abusing her. I wonder, will I be killed before Satoko even comes home? My memories of these days are never very clear. The day I die is always vague in my recollections. It's fine if I'm murdered before Satoko gets home. But if I'm murdered after, then would they kill her along with me? I don't want that to happen. It's bad enough already that I end up killed. If Satoko's murdered along with me each time, that would be too much to bear. Just how much have I ignored other people's sadness with that rash idea that the world ends when I die? Thinking about that made me feel truly ashamed of myself. I turned on the TV to try to reduce the silence, but it didn't help at all. Worse, not only did the TV not help with my fears, it felt like it symbolized Hanyu and my allies, making me feel even more unpleasant. It was past lunchtime, nearly 3 p.m. School should be out soon. I'm not there today, so they probably won't do a club activity. Satoko should be home shortly. It seems I'm going to survive until she gets home after all. If she comes home and asks me what's troubling me, I might end up telling her the truth. If I talk to someone, that person will be demoned away by the mountain dogs. I don't think it's spoiling, so I'm going to go ahead and actually say this out loud, because I actually don't even remember anyway, but I don't remember if it's in the anime. I think it is. I'm having a little blurred moment here, but doesn't Satoko bring everyone along back home with her? Like Keiichi, Mion, Shion, and blah blah blah, Rena. Like everyone. And they have like a fucking talk, and then Oishi shows up, and then they leave. Oishi and Rika have a little talk. I don't remember. I feel like that's how it's actually gonna end up, but it's blurred. I don't know why. If I talk to someone, that person will be demoned away by the mountain dogs. That's why I've never spoken to anyone about it. I didn't want my friends to get into danger. But if Satoko was also murdered likewise in every world because she was involved with me, then we're doomed to share the same fate. It's better to know the truth than to be killed without knowing what's going on. But I'm under very strict security right now. I might be able to survive in this world. If that's the case, I shouldn't talk to Satoko about it. It won't be so easy to talk to my friends after all. Moments later, I heard a surprised yell of Satoko's coming from downstairs. She'd returned. It sounded like she was scared to see a stranger in our home. I'd have to tell her that the police were here. That would be a tantamount of telling her that someone is out to kill me. I don't know how to explain it to her, or how much I should tell her. However, my thoughts were soon interrupted by the noise of a crowd. Yep. Okay, so I was right. Satoko hadn't come home alone.
ただいまでございますのよ。それよりリカ、下のおまわりさんは何なんですの？
私服警官が護衛してるなんてどういうわけよ。
Alright, so I was... Okay. I remembered correctly. That's cool. I mean, it's still blurred, but... Okay.
あんた一体何をしでかしたの？
みーちゃん聞くこと違う。一体何があったのリカちゃん。
境内の中にも見慣れない人がいました。あれも私服警官ですか？ただごとじゃないんですけど。
俺たちリカちゃんが何を悩んでるのか知らないが、みんなで励まそうって思ってきたんだ。でもどうやらそんな悠長な事態じゃねえようだな。
I couldn't stop laughing upon seeing everyone rush into my house all asking the same questions. It made me feel as though being depressed all day had just been a waste of time.
リカ、笑ってる場合じゃありませんでしたよ。どういうことなのか説明してくださいまし。
どうもこうもないのです。
You liar!
今日は僕が殺される日なのです。
Okay. Just fucking blurt it out! Damn, okay. Well, there you go.
Huh?
What? Everyone already knew that I'd been telling people about how I was going to be killed. But they were surprised to hear it from my own mouth.
なあリカちゃん、俺は確かに昨日リカちゃんから聞いた。自分は誰かに殺されるみたいな話をな。でもそれはリカちゃんの冗談みたいなもんだと思ってた。だがな、もうごまかすのはなしだぜ。話してもらうぜ。
Keiichi spoke with a harsh tone, as though I've made him upset. As my friend, he must think that it's unforgivable that I didn't talk to him about it. He wasn't the only one feeling that way, though. Every single one of them was looking at me with worried expressions on their faces.
リカ、私はみんなに助けてもらいましたの。だから私もみんなのために何かの助けをしたいんですのよ。
気持ちだけで嬉しいのです。
リカが自分で私に言いましたのよ。戦う勇気を持てと。あなたは自分でそう私に言っておきながら実践していないではございませんの。
Satoko pointed out something that I've already realized. I had no way to argue back.
リカちゃんは話せば巻き込まれるって言ったんだよね。リカちゃんが話さなくても私たちは巻き込まれる気でいるんだよ。
そうさ。俺たちは仲間で部活のメンバーなんだよ。リカちゃんの危機はメンバー全体の危機さ。かつてサトコが危機だった時もメンバー全体の危機として戦った。それと同じだよ。
命を狙われるとか物騒な話になればますます園崎家の出番だと思いますけれど。
Yeah, man, get the whole fucking village to back your ass up.
それこそ物騒な話に及ぶなら警察より頼もしいですよ。ねえおね。そうだよ。こういうことこそ相談してほしいね。何をトラブったの？リカちゃんを殺すって脅迫するなんてとんでもない野郎だよ。
まあリカちゃんの口の重さを見る限り心当たりがないのか薄いのかのどちらかだな。
No, but there are suspicions. And those are at least something.
相手が分かってりゃ楽な話なんだからな。
みんなは鋭いので、僕が何も話さなくても勝手に話が進んでしまうのです。
リカ、はぐらかさないでほしいですわよ。
I'm sorry.
ちゃんとお話しなさいませ。一体何があったんですの？これはどういうことなんですの？警察が来るなんてよっぽどのことですのよ。警察には話せて、どうして私たちには話してくれませんの？
私たちには話しにくい理由なの？
リカに話しにくいようなやましい理由なんてあるわけありませんでしたよ。
落ち着けサトコ。リカちゃんはこう見えても御三家の当主なんだぞ。お社様の生まれ変わりなんて呼ばれて年寄り連中に盲信されてるんだ。俺たちの想像のつかないところで何か厄介なことに巻き込まれていたということもあるかもしれない。そういうゴタゴタをこれからこの村で楽しく過ごしていこうっていう俺たちに話したくなかったとか、そういうのじゃないのか？
村とリカちゃまに関わるヤバい話ですか。となるとお社様を盲信する年寄り連中の絡みとしか思えません。ってことは時期的に考えてお社様のたたり関係か。あれだ、富武さんと高野さんが殺された件絡みじゃないかな。
Damn, they're like fucking spot on with this shit. Fucking Scooby-Doo gang in this shit. What the fuck? Oh, now all they just need is a fucking dog.
どうして富武さんたちが殺された事件がリカちゃんに関連してリカちゃんが命を狙われなくちゃならないの？
Think right now. What all connection dots? Think. Come on. Certain clinic, a certain thing in the thing in the thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
話が突飛すぎるよ。
命が狙われてるって時点で十分話がぶっ飛んでる。俺たちが普段知る以上のしがらみがリカちゃんにあってそれを話せないってことなんだろうな。ビンゴだろ。あまり楽しい話じゃないからむしろ仲間には話せないってんだろ。
信じられないですわ。本当なんですのリカ。何か村とか富時さんたちの事件とかそういうのが関係していますの？
I remained silent, but with my mouth open. I hadn't answered any of their questions, but they continued to ask, and had eventually hit the nail on the head. It was more surprising than anything. But then again, these are, after all, my beloved club mates. I laughed once more. My issues and my secrets are so devastating to me. but they stopped sounding like such a big deal when everyone talked about them together. They knew exactly what was going on without me saying a word. In that moment, I realized just how powerless I am. I had to tip my hat to them. Hell yeah. Everything seemed so foolish now. And so I decided to just tell them everything.
話せと言うなら話しますです。
Oh shit. What do you mean by everything though? Oh, what? Shit. I don't remember these moments here. God damn it.
でもどうせ信じられませんのです。
Okay, if she's saying that, then maybe she's gonna speak about her previous lives, quote unquote. Right?
信じるさ。リカちゃんが真実を語る限り、俺たちは疑わない。
Oh man, I just wish I could jump right into fucking Arc 8, man. Fuck, this is killing me. The wait for the patch, fuck. Everyone's expressions turned grave as they vowed not to make light of anything I told them. And so I'm going to tell them everything. I want to see if they really will believe me or not.
なら話します。多分私は富武と高野を殺した犯人に狙われています。
ってことは、それって連続開始事件の真犯人ってこと？
それはわかりません。ですが、その可能性もあります。意味がわかりづらいですわね。どうして富武さんや高野さんを殺した人がさらにリカも殺さないといけませんの？
Oishi thinks Takano is the culprit. Okanogi thinks that Eri is the culprit. Either way, it sounds like someone from Tokyo is trying to kill me. I can't tell if it's Takano or Eri, but I do know that to them, I'm like a trump card. In order to explain everything, I'd need to talk to them about the relationship between Hinamizawa, Tokyo, and the Eri clinic. I don't think they'll believe me. It's such a ridiculous story. But who would ever believe it if not my friends?
話せばみんな巻き込まれますです。いいのですか？
いいに決まってるぜ。リカちゃんが巻き込まれた時点で、すでに俺たちも巻き込まれているんだからな。
Everyone nodded at Keiichi's words.
では、話しますです。
I'm going to see how everyone reacts. I'm going to ascertain what friendship is all about. With a nod of my own, I opened my mouth and began to explain. Shit.
hinamizawaにはある特別な病気があるのです。その病気の名前は仮なのか正式なのかわかりませんですが、hinamizawa症候群と呼ばれていますです。
Everyone glanced back and forth at each other when I mentioned the term. They'd never heard of it before. The name Hinamizawa syndrome has actually been around since before the war. It's the general term of the severe homesickness and mental instability that people from Hinamizawa experience when outside the village. People in Hinamizawa have refused to leave the village since the era of Onigafuchi. The villagers believed that they'd be cursed by Oyashiro-sama if they left, and people who did often came back because of that curse. In general, it used to be thought of as only severe homesickness. But during the war, soldiers from Hinamizawa became mentally deranged in faraway places. That does sometimes happen in war. What was unique about the soldiers from Hinamizawa was the way that they killed their own comrades and committed suicide at the end. Just like what we've seen before in previous arcs. Yippee! One doctor became curious about these cases and studied those soldiers. That's when they found out that it was actually a disease only found in Hinamizawa. According to this doctor, their strange behavior was not the result of their culture. It was a mental disease triggered by external circumstances. A mental disease with an external cause is different from a psychological illness. It's the result of some kind of physical disorder, and it causes people to become mentally unstable when something triggers it. There are 3 categories of externally caused mental diseases: traumatically induced, substance abuse induced, and chemical imbalance induced. Traumatically induced disorders are cases resulting from damage to the brain from trauma or infection that influences the mind. This is the reason personalities can change as a result of head injuries. I don't think we, did we? I don't remember. Shit. Substance abuse, as the name suggests, refers to cases where drugs, especially alcohol or stimulants, have influenced the mind. The last category is chemical imbalances. These are cases where some ailment in the patient's body causes abnormal secretions of bodily chemicals, which then influence the brain's functions. This may sound odd, but it's been said that people tend to become depressed when they have a cold. We've all experienced the ways in which physical sickness can cause a buildup of negative emotions. However, with chemical imbalances, the cause is more direct. People's emotions aren't born from our hearts. Everyone should know logically that they are the result of chemicals secreted by the organs in our bodies as necessary. So when the organs operating the secretion of those emotional controllers malfunction, it causes them to secrete abnormal amounts. How do you pronounce this word? Shit. The thyroid gland, for example, secretes hormones that regulate emotions. When that gland is defective, the balance of those hormones becomes unstable. This can cause people to have not only a physical sickness, but also a mental sickness such as depression. People don't get mentally ill just because of mental problems. Human beings are made out of meat. We get mentally ill when that meat is defective. The doctor studying Hinamizawa syndrome also came up with a theory. He suggested that there is a pathogen endemic to Hinamizawa that, if its hosts stray too far from home, affects the chemicals in their brain, causes them to hallucinate. The villagers' belief in Oyashiro-sama is certainly related to this endemic disease. People in Onigafuchi village knew about this syndrome. Whew, a lot of reading, huh? Damn. They knew that they couldn't survive outside the village. They also didn't want anyone else to enter the village because they would get infected too. They took this disease as a curse, not a sickness. The most significant symptoms of this disease are antisocial behavior and an extreme persecution complex. The eventual suicide caused by defects in the lymph nodes are also another unique characteristic. The unusual behavior of terminal patients is what inspired the legend of the demons coming out of the swamp and attacking the villagers. Basically, sick villagers developed severe persecution complexes and wound up killing other villagers. After a long time, survivors of the disease started to comprehend its rules. They discovered that the disease is incurable once you contract it. That's why they started barring outsiders from entering the village. Also, once you become ill, you will begin developing a persecution complex. This can happen to anyone in the village. The doctrine of Oyashiro-sama says that the blood of humans and demons was mixed together, and that Oyashiro-sama has control over the violent blood of the demons. People said that you'd be cursed if you didn't follow Oyashiro-sama's rules. That could also be understood to mean that as long as you followed Oyashiro-sama's rules, you could cope with this endemic disease. This is what was meant by the scripture in Oyashiro-sama's legend that said that they appeared, unified the humans and demons, and made them live together in this village. Man, I need a drink of water. Then there was the most important part. The rules to prevent symptoms from appearing. Those rules are the taboos, and people were strictly taught that Oyashiro-sama would curse them if they broke those rules. The horrible, bloody traditions of the village were probably performed in order to force people to respect these taboos. There are several ways to keep the disease under control, but there are two main conditions for doing so. The first one is to prevent suspicion. When the villagers are suspicious of someone, it can trigger their persecution complex, which can lead to them developing terminal symptoms. Okay, that's describing people like Shion, Mion, and Keiichi from Arc 1, and Rena, right? Basically everyone. Basically all of them. That's why they made sure to have such a tightly knit community. What the fuck did I just say? What the fuck? Community. There we go. So that people wouldn't suspect each other. My lord. Since the terror of Oyashiro-sama's curse is emphasized, many people don't know this, but she's also a god of marriage and neighborly love. However, this condition is not as important as the other one. Indeed, Oyashiro-sama isn't even recognized as a god of friendship in Hinamizawa anymore, and is only worshipped as such in Okonomiya's Hirasaka district. Huh. Okay. Now for the other condition. This one is much clearer, and was practiced more strictly. If villagers leave Hinamizawa, they will fall ill quickly, proportional to the distance from the village. Villagers nowadays will not get sick as rapidly, but if they leave town or even go out of the country for a long time, however long ago, they would fall ill as soon as they left the village. It's very unfortunate that Keiichi got infected so soon after he moved to the village. Yeah, Arc 1, he only moved in, well, less than a month, right? Yeah. It was also very unfortunate that he got sick just because he left the village for a few days to go to his relative's funeral in that one world. Yeah, that was also explained, yeah. Oh, that's right, at the very fucking beginning of Arc 1. He just explained that he's been living in Hinamizawa for a few weeks, but then he had to go to a fucking funeral of a relative's for a few days. And thus, when you're just entering Arc 1, he's explaining all that, and so he thus just came back to Hinamizawa from the funeral. So literally, he's only been in Hinamizawa living there for, like, officially, like what, 3-4 weeks? Holy shit, yeah. Huh. That's why Hanyu felt so bad for him that time, and kept on apologizing over and oh my god! Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait. No, wait. The only one that ever... Okay, hold up. Something just fucking clicked in my mind here. The only one who's ever apologized in that arc, the only one who's ever apologized over and over was Rena during that storm after the Ohogi or something like that, right? Wasn't it? No, that was with me, Mion, but she wasn't with me on that time. That was after. Yeah, okay. But yeah, she was like staring at him through the fucking window from the ground floor while he was up in his bedroom, and she was like fucking, I'm sorry. You all remember that? So was she taking over Rena's body just to do that or something? Like, is that? Oh my god, what the fuck? That must have been one of the earlier worlds, you know, in the early days of all of this happening. Because to have that much power to do so. Damn, man. The revolution, man. Shit. Although, no matter how much she apologized, he never heard her voice. Yep. This turned into a long discussion, but these rules etched around Oyoshio-sama's curse represent the ancient wisdom of how to cope with the Hinamizawa syndrome. Is there any way to use this mental disease for military purposes? The aforementioned doctor insisted there was, but the military didn't listen to him at all at the time. I mean, that's pretty normal. I mean, if they're gonna spread out and start saying shit, of course people aren't gonna listen first, you know? They were interested in developing a weapon that could make a dramatic change to the war efforts. They didn't have any money to spare for the research of this strange disease. Man, chemical warfare, fucking disastrous, man. In this way, research on Hinamizawa syndrome was abandoned. Good. Then the war ended. Japan started its reconstruction under American leadership. However, some powerful people in the political world didn't want to accept the American way of thinking. Some of them were fired by the GHQ, but they still stayed on as advisors to the government, since Japan has a culture of respecting the elderly. Oh, the music, what the fuck? Eventually, a political organization was formed, the object of which was to restore Japan to the way it was before the war. In the beginning, this organization was a very small group. It was just a gathering of 2 or 3 individuals who shared the same ideals, blowing hot air at a restaurant. Those 2 or 3 hit it off with each other and grew to the size of a class reunion. That group became a rather sizable organization, eventually becoming a political one. Well, it would be more accurate to call them a secret society. The secret society eventually came to be called by the name of the place where it was based, Tokyo. There are many mysteries about Tokyo. One thing I knew for sure is that it was composed of old men from Japan's political stage. Ones with strong power to indirectly influence the government and vast assets. That meant they could work from the shadows. They were also connected to various corporations, and their goal was to return Japan to the way it was before the war. Of course, that was a pretty ridiculous goal. It was nothing more than an idea in their minds immediately after the war, back when they were still bowing their heads to the occupation forces of those white barbarians. Ow. Once Japan's post-war reconstruction began, Tokyo steadily became a shell of its former self. But it didn't totally become a shell. It cooled the fat. Japan regained its peace, and years passed. However, some people still continued to believe that Japan had been better before the war, and they were determined to return the country to those times. Trust me, we still got those types of people here in America too. very unfortunately. Fucking assholes. So this Tokyo plotted how to restore pre-war Japan from many angles. They approached the problem economically, internationally, and militarily as well. Japan has no nuclear armaments due to the 3 non-nuclear principles. In other words, this country has to brown-nose America as long as they hold nuclear weapons. I kind of don't feel like... I feel uncomfortable reading all this. I feel a little uncomfortable reading this. It's a little iffy here and there. Woo. The number one priority of Tokyo is to be independent from America. They want this country to be on equal footing, and to obtain a weapon of mass destruction that isn't nuclear in nature. Okay, so chemically they want this. They want Hinamizawa, huh? That's the plot, huh? Yeah. Jesus Christ. That was the reason why they started thinking about utilizing Hinamizawa syndrome. Those fuckers! However, they couldn't study this disease openly. I mean, no shit, it's chemical warfare. It's been unanimously banned from fucking future wars by, well, you know. Anyway. In order to utilize it for military purposes, they had to hide the existence of the disease itself. Fantastic. So they enlisted one young researcher, Kyosuke Iri? I think that's how pronounce you now. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, the last name. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I need to make it clear that Iri isn't some far-right supporter of the secret society. He's just a young, capable doctor and an earnest researcher. He published an innovative thesis, but other academics thought he was too radical. However, that convinced Tokyo that he was the only researcher suitable to study Hinamizawa syndrome. As someone young and ambitious, Iri was thrilled to take on the project of studying this rare disease with a large budget, a large staff, and his own facility. But researching the disease would mean that he'd end up infected too. No one would want to take on such a dangerous research. He really was too young, with his other option being wearing down his youth. Sorry, I thought I read that wrong, I don't know why. With his other option being wearing down his youth working hard at the night shift for a local practice, he wanted to answer the expectations of the sponsor who carefully selected him. In the end, Iri was able to uncover that, as hypothesized, the Hinamizawa syndrome was a unique infectious disease, and he developed both a treatment and a vaccine. Iri was extremely talented. The Iri Institute was formed to study the disease. Iri was nominally the head of the organization, but Tokyo still sent out a supervisor, because when all was said and done, he was just a researcher. That supervisor was Mio Takano. Takano's job at the Institute was to act as a go-between for Tokyo and Iri, manage the research progress, and preserve its secrecy. The latter was the most important part of her job. She had to do her best to prevent people from finding out that Iri was researching the disease, or even that the disease exists at all. Blah. Maybe I should just end part 1 here now. Jesus Christ. Whew. The Mountain Dogs were formed for that purpose. They were under Takano's command, and their job is to prevent the Institute's secrets from being discovered. The Mountain Dogs are one special forces unit specializing in unconventional warfare and owned by Tokyo with its vast influence on the SDF. Tokyo had set their eyes on the likelihood that a small elite squad of covert operatives would be a trump card in the anti-nuke era. So they vigorously investigated those options. This was a worldwide trend since the Cold War. Everyone avoided sending troops directly to their enemy's doorstep. Japan was also trying to be part of that world. As a result, by 1983, even the police have been forming secret special forces units. Prefectural Police Squad 2, the ones who intervened when Rena laid siege to her school, changed their name to Zero Company and grew into an anti-terrorism squad that handled hijackings around the Kansai airport area. The National Police Agency Squad 6 was formed as a counter-terrorism squad for Narita Airport 2, and they later changed their name to the 7th Company as well. What the fuck? Why do I have to read all this, son of a bitch? Why can't she actually say this shit? Oh my god, look at that fucking paragraph of shit. They theorized that in a world where nations possess nukes, they can't use small elite special forces disrupted metropolitan areas would be the new way of waging war. So in 1977, they developed the SATs, the SATs, predecessor, the Special Task Force SAP, to serve as the National Police Agency's trump card in securing the peace. I'm gonna fucking kill myself now. Thank you all for watching. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh god. Likewise, the Japan Coast Guard established their Special Task Force, the SST, in anticipation of unconventional warfare on the coast. Why are we talking about the Special Forces units in Japan? When they hear a phrase like Special Forces, most people tend to think of a movie or a comic book. Haha, yay! However, these units actually exist and are protecting Japan in secret. During the famous incident of suspicious boats off the coast of Noto Peninsula, the news reported that the boats sank before the helicopter squad trained in gun battles, so the squad was recalled, but that was because the Coast Guard's SST acted. However, the news never mentions the SST or any other special forces unit. Can we get back to the Hinamizawa shit, or I just don't know. Move along to something else, please. All of these units were established after Tokyo made a suggestion about it to the government. Researching military tactics under the name of peace and order worked perfectly for Tokyo. But since the mid-century anti-war movement made people resent those forces, these special units have been kept secret as of 1983. Furthermore, these units are not all formed under the jurisdiction of the police. There are still many other military units that are kept secret from the average citizen. The Mountain Dogs are actually one of those special units. Oh my god, all that just to make a point of the fucking Mountain Dogs being one of those fucking units. Fucking Christ! That was not necessary at all. Oh, fucking Christ. Jesus. They specialize in kidnapping, espionage, and preserving secrecy. Yeah, don't give a fuck. You might as well call them an assassination unit. What the fuck ever. They were around during the dam conflict as well. Tokyo worked to put an end to the dam project because of the impact it would have on Erie's research. The Mountain Dogs were the ones who kidnapped the Minister of Construction's grandson. Most people believe that the Sonosaki family was at the center of the movement, but in reality the Mountain Dogs were responsible for many of the things that the Sonosakis were accused of. In that sense, the existence of the Sonosaki family was at advantage to the dogs. That actually makes a lot of fucking sense if you actually think about it. Jesus Christ. Their main job after the damn conflict ended has been to continue keeping the disease hidden from the public. And it actually makes sense that Takano and the Mountain Dogs have been killing people of the dam project that were in favor of the dam project for 5 years straight, or at least in relation to it. Especially Takano, because she was so invested in Hinamizawa, the syndrome, the disease, the history behind everything, especially Onagafuchi village and whatnot. And so she wanted to keep up the curse, you know, blah blah blah. So that actually makes a whole bunch of sense. Did I read that? Who fucking cares? With the spread of information networks in the modern age, the media jumped onto any unusual incident and quickly aired it to the whole nation. Yippee! Tokyo doesn't want the disease to be known nationwide since they're trying to utilize it for their own purposes. The main task of the Mountain Dogs is to kidnap people suffering from the Hinamizawa syndrome. They pose as gardeners, but in actuality they patrol the village to make sure nothing strange happens. They're the ones who demon away people who go missing. They're probably also involved in some of the mysterious deaths too. The last important person is Jiro Tamatake. I don't know his real name. He was an auditor who was sent from Tokyo 4 times a year. He came to check on the progress of the research and outlined requests from Tokyo. He discussed the research budget with Erie too. He also got the observation report on Erie from Takano. That was his purpose. Erie started out by studying the autopsy results of dead villagers, and he discovered many answers from that. In 1979, the Mountain Dogs kidnapped the culprit behind the murder of the construction chief, who was a terminal patient of Hinamizawa syndrome. The nature of the disease was dramatically clarified. Oh my god, I need to take a break. Y'all can fucking see it progressing and getting worse. Oh my god. Alright, I'm actually going to take that break, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's try this again, shall we? Their research made rapid progress after that, and they discovered a vaccine, medication, and other methods of treatment for the disease. At the same time, they continued to investigate how to utilize it for military purposes. You bastards! One of the interesting findings of the research was that the pathogen can only be found when the patient is still alive. On top of that, they couldn't detect the presence of the pathogen at all unless they used a certain inhumane method. In other words, it's virtually impossible to detect the pathogen by normal means. It left almost no trace, and the unusual symptoms it produced seemed like voluntary behavior, so they concluded that the disease could be used to their advantage. However, Tokyo has been going through some changes. I don't care about the fucking secret organization, please! It's been almost 50 years since the war ended. The leaders and shadows behind Japan's government, who ruled from the center of Tokyo, began growing infirm and opening up seats, steadily passing their leadership to the new generation. The whole organization has started to shift. Of course, the purpose of Tokyo has stayed the same. It's still a secret society of ultra-nationalists who want Japan to be at the top of the world. Sounds like world domination. Ha 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 ha. However, their ambition to start a war with America and take over the world has diminished. Tokyo has directed its priorities towards the economy, international affairs, and education. I'm about to fucking shove someone's education up my own ass. Fuck! That doesn't mean that those ambitions are gone entirely, however. Several seniors still alive retain those ambitions. Tokyo continues to finance military research. But for the present day Tokyo, Erie's research is actually something of an embarrassment. The new Tokyo is no longer interested in his project, and they announced that they're going to cut their budget as soon as those seniors pass away. However, Erie objected to that plan. He strongly appealed for the continuation of his research. This is what Okanogi was talking about. Erie is in disagreement with Tokyo. Yeah, but if you just tell why... God damn it. If they just told fucking Erie what the actual purpose of this whole thing was, for, oh, I don't know, chemical warfare, then, oh, I don't know, maybe he would actually agree to disable the fucking research. Have y'all thought of that? Have y'all thought about being fucking honest? Y'all fucking dipshits? No, you want to be secretive. You want to be fucking... fucking societies and government and all that shit, man. They just... This is why citizens hate all you... Just take a drink, Cynical. So it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Cynical. Whew. Erie's research has been making great progress. They've discovered various treatment and testing methods, and he's even starting to develop a treatment plan for the whole village. Well, looks like that's not gonna work out now, is it? If they cut his funding, Erie's research would end without any results. My eyeball, I swear to God. Tokyo. Tokyo had a discussion with Erie through Tamatake, and they decided to shut down his research partially, but not fully. However, they told him to immediately stop researching military applications of the disease, and destroy all the research data related to that. He had a little interest in weaponizing the disease. Oh, he fucking knew! Oh, okay, he knew. Okay. Well, then what I just said earlier is fucking valid. Invalid. What the fuck did I just... Oh, I don't know. So Erie accepted those terms right away. Tokyo probably believed that it was better to let him find a cure for the disease than to terminate the project entirely. At this point, Erie considers himself one of the villagers. Perhaps exterminating the disease infecting the villagers without their knowledge is his way of atoning for using the village to advance his research and reputation. Oh my god. Both Tokyo and Erie agreed to fully terminate his research as soon as he discovered a way to completely eradicate Hinamizawa syndrome. Erie made a plan for the next 3 years, and he promised them that he would find a resolution by 1986, at the latest. The meeting they had this June was to discuss the plan and budget for the next 3 years. Which brings us back to the beginning. One theory goes that Erie is in opposition with Tokyo, and as his trump card, he's planning to kill Rika Furude. The other theory is that Takano killed Tamatake, and as her trump card, she's going to kill Rika Furude. I suppose I need to explain why Rika Furude can be a trump card. Here we go. The answer to that lies in the ancient traditions of Hinamizawa. Supposedly, members of the Furude family have the blood of Oyashiro-sama in their veins. I explained earlier that Oyashiro-sama was made up as a method for having people cope with the disease. However, that's actually not true. For the demons, the pathogens to survive, a certain being must be present. That being is the successor of the Furude family line. The truth behind the advent of Oyashiro-sama and the coexistence of humans and demons is that Oyashiro-sama was actually the queen of the village. By the way, if you all wonder what the hell that sound is me making, that's my breath escaping out of my fucking lungs I've been holding in. Anyway, what? Here we go. According to Erie's research, Rika is adored by the whole village, not only because she is a charming little girl, but because she's the queen carrier. Infected patients are unconsciously driven to protect their queen. Protect the queen hive! Erie says that this is done with pheromones. Rika Furude's mother was also adored by everyone since she was little. However, as soon as she gave birth, people's attention quickly shifted to Rika. Erie calls it the succession of the throne. Oh my god. The queen is a precious existence to people in the village. There are theories that carriers of the disease are actually unable to survive when away from the queen, not from the village itself. Erie's research indicates that the queen can only survive in Hinamizawa, and infected patients can only stay alive when they're around her. But this is just a theory. Surprisingly, however, the doctor who first discovered the syndrome was also aware of the existence of the queen. That doctor was also knowledgeable about Hinamizawa's culture, and he was interested in how much value the village placed on the Furude family. He theorized that the queen lying in the Furude bloodline might have the power to manipulate the whole village. The truth is still unknown, but perhaps the Furude family really has held such power since ancient times. Miraculous power that would make them perfect for serving in the priesthood. Although the only thing Rika can do is be doted upon by the villagers. If all of this is true, then the question is, what would happen if the queen disappeared from the village? And who would be interested in that? Certain woman comes to mind? Starts with a T, ends with a Akano? Sorry. During the war, a doctor prophesied that if the queen were to die, then all the infected would show terminal symptoms, and the whole village would be wiped out. He advocated for strict preservation of the queen's host. My hair. Right. Rika is important to Tokyo not only because Eri found many answers after running tests on her body. If Rika Furude dies, the 2,000 people in Hinamizawa will turn to demons. Am I recording? Yeah, I am. Good. Oh my god, if I was not, I would be fucking throwing my computer out the window. It would happen too fast for people to even realize that they're getting sick. They will each be overcome with a violent persecution complex and start killing each other out of fear. Is that why it happens during the night? So everybody's asleep? This is why the mountain dogs are protecting the queen, Rika Furude. Her death spells the end of the whole village. Or so they think. That's why Rika Furude is the trump card for those who know that she's the center of the whole epidemic. Damn! This is the story of Hinamizawa. Please tell me it's over. God fucking damn it. Where's my gun? Our tale begins in June 1983. Tokyo's Leison Tomitake was found dead of the disease, even though he was vaccinated against it. On the same night, Takano was also kidnapped and murdered, though I don't know for sure if she's really dead or not. And I'm about to cough if I continue doing this voice. Rika Furude is... I really want to keep doing it though. Rika Furude is also going to be murdered soon enough. While I've suspected Eri and Takano, this was my first time doubting Tokyo. I always thought that they were on my side. They had to be. My death would lead to nothing but disaster. At the same time, there might be people within Tokyo who could use my death as a trump card. I never considered that there were opposing factions within Tokyo. I guess I was naive enough to not realize that Tokyo had internal problems due to the generation gap. Yeah, that will happen. Anyway, I wouldn't be feeling this way if I didn't suspect that Takano might still be alive. I feel like I'm starting to see the greater picture. It's possible too that Takano is the victim, and Eri's the bad guy. The mountain dogs might be on my side, or they might be assassins who are trying to kill me. Two sides to every coin, baby. I was too scared to choose a wine that might be at risk of having something poisonous mixed in which case I could rest assured with a fresh, unopened bottle, even if it was a little bad. After telling everything to my friends, I finally realized that I could only trust them and the police. And finally, we are done with that whole fucking bullshit. I am so fucking happy. Oh my god. Now, if only they could start saying lines and I could stop reading so fucking much. You know what I'm saying? I would be a happy little boy. A little boy who's 27. Fuck. I'm really dumb. I don't know if that's Rika saying that or me, but well. I thought I was thinking so hard, but I never actually understood anything. After all this time, I made things clear just by talking about them with my friends. I'd never have thought it would make such a big difference. Slow fade. Oh, music's done. And we're back in.
Me.
Oh, the sweet sound of the meep. Meepa. Okay.
僕の話はこれで終わりなのです。
Your story, my ass. I had to read all that shit. Fuck you, Rika. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm gonna fucking put a time stamp on that shit because that was actually all unnecessary bullshit. Some of it was actually good information, but most of it was just fucking stupid and unnecessary. Oh my god. Well, if I can remember to do so, probably won't anyway. Fuck it. As I thought, everyone was staring at me with their mouths open in shock. Even Oishi wouldn't believe a story like this. That's only normal. I'm sure I sound like a crazy person.
Satoko, 僕たちが毎週診療所に研究のお手伝いに行っていますですよね。
Those fucking cicadas are loud.
あれは入江の研究に協力しているだけではないのです。聡子の治療のためでもあったのです。
そうだ。そういえば、聡子が病気みたいなことを言ってたよな。
私が理科の話なら私だけじゃなく、この村に住むみんながその怪しげな病気にかかってることになるんじゃありませんの？でも、どうして私だけがお注射しなくちゃいけないんですの？監督の作っている新型の栄養剤の実験じゃないんでございますの？
聡子は一度末期症状を迎えてしまっているのです。だから日に2回のお注射がないとすぐに症状がぶり返してしまうのです。入江は聡子を救おうと特に熱心に研究してくれていました。でも毎日2回の注射をしなくてもいい体にはどうしても戻す方法が見つけられなかった。でもいつか見つけると意気込んで今日も熱心に研究を続けてくれていますです。
冗談じゃないですわよ。 私たち監督の怪しげな研究に協力してお金をいただいてるんじゃありませんの？あんな注射一生やれなんて冗談っぽいでございましたよ。
Satoko looked upset that she had been completely ignorant of all this. She also didn't want to accept the reality of having to manage her condition. Her fake laughter sadly echoed in everyone's ears. Keiichi opened his mouth to speak.
その注射を一回でもしないと、あの日みたいになるんだな。
Yep, exactly. Remember, Satoko? When you mistaken the principal for the uncles at the schools, and you went all ah! Oh shit. There was a day where she forgot to take her shots. She convinced herself that the principal was her uncle. Yep. Her fear escalated, and she thought her uncle came inside the school to take her back home. Once she feels that way, there's no turning back for her.
そうです。だから僕は聡子がお注射を忘れないように毎日しつこく言っているのです。そんな信じられませんわ。
Well, tough titties. You're gonna believe it whether you like it or not.
大体何なんですの末期症状って。私だけそんなの嫌ですわよ。どうして私がいつそんな末期症状になったって言うんですの？
Satoko's face contorted as tears began to flow from her eyes. I shouldn't have said this. Satoko is starting to remember something she's not supposed to.
ごめん、聡子。思い出さなくていいのです。あれは事故なのです。
Something happened? Wait, what?
聡子は何も悪くないのですよ。嘘ですわ。嘘ですわ。リカは全部嘘ばっかりなんですわ。
The others probably had no idea what Satoko was talking about. They don't need to know. They don't want to know about it because they are her friends. Rena gently touched Satoko's shoulder. She gently touched mine too.
私たちはリカちゃんの話ちゃんと信じてるよ。ありがとうです。そして今まで自分一人でよくそれだけの大変なことを背負ってきたね。リカちゃんは偉いよ。たった一人で今日まで人に言えない秘密を背負ってきたんだね。
I never thought Rena would say something like that to me. My eyes were filling up with tears.
人に話せない秘密を背負うってのは悲しくて重いよね。私のはリカちゃんに比べたら全然大したことないけどさ。少しはわかるつもりだよ。
そうですね。お姉もよく頑張ってます。お姉になすりつけて楽させてもらってるからよくわかりますよ。
みんなは僕の話を疑わないのですか？
どうして疑うんだよ。全部信じるって言ったじゃねえか。むしろ村の秘密が解けたような気がして俺はすっきりしたくらいだぜ。そのhinamizawa症候群という病気は感染症で村に住んでる人はみんなかかってるのかな？
はい、みんななのです。でも昔とは違います。鬼が淵村の頃に比べるとこの病気はとてもおとなしくなりましたです。だから別に遠くへ引っ越しても平気ですし、旅行だってへっちゃらなのです。
ただしものすごく低い確率で発症するってんだろ？
Like Rena.
俺怖くてもう村を出られねえな。
もし病気にかかっても簡単な心構えで病気は抑えられるのです。それはとても簡単だけど難しいこと。
If you think you might be suspicious of someone, don't be. Continue to trust in them. When you become too suspicious of someone, that suspicion will degenerate into a persecution complex, and it will be too late. So long as everyone stays friendly and united, we will never have to worry about this disease. This disease starts with anxiety. Modern people don't believe in curses the way people long ago did. That might be why we are more tolerant to the disease.
なんだ。なら私たちは全然平気だね。
だな。俺たちは仲間で、部活メンバーで、家族なんだぞ。間違っても仲間を疑ったりするもんか。
What you have before.
だからリカちゃんの話、俺は丸ごと信じるぞ。そんなヤバい話をすれば、俺たちがその山犬って連中に消されるかもしれないって思って、ずっと言えなかったわけだろ。
I nodded quietly. I don't want to think that the mountain dogs have bugged this room. But if Okanogi overhears this conversation, they will definitely kill not only me, but all of my friends tonight. That's true no matter who my enemy is.
ま、だとすると、すぐに部活メンバーは臨戦態勢に入った方が良さそうだね。
Yes, fight on!
状況を整理しよう。リカちゃんを殺すと大惨事になると信じてる連中がリカちゃんの命を狙う可能性がある。間違いないね。
可能性でなく必ず殺しに来ますです。
どうかな。リカちゃんが切り札ならそんな簡単に切っちゃう？そうでございますわよ。切り札は殿下の宝刀。向かないうちが花ですもの。
Satoko's eyes were still swollen, but she had stopped crying.
甘いですね、サトコ。切り札は2枚以上あるときに限り、すぐ1枚切ります。そうだね。人質は複数で初めて成立する。一人の人質の価値は複数の時に比べて格段に落ちるからね。
とにかく向こうの状況がさっぱりわからねえ以上、殺されないなんて楽観はありえねえな。
Everyone nodded in unison.
みーちゃんは山犬って人たちをどう思う？敵かな？味方かな？
それは問題じゃないだろうね。僕は善良な狼ですって人に羊の番を頼むかい？
疑わしきは黒でございましたよ。その東京とかいう連中と全く関わりのない人たちに助けを求めた方がいいですわね。
だな。その意味ではリカちゃんが即警察に応援を求めたのは迅速ないい判断ってことになるぜ。大石さんは俺たちの味方なんだよな。
はい。大石には全てを話してはいませんので、僕の命を狙っているのを連続開始事件の犯人、つまり村人の誰かだと信じてるようです。
大石さんにも真実を話した方がいいと思うな。大人の力は重要だよ。リスクのある一手ですわね。かえって嘘くさくなって手を引かれるとまずいんではありませんの？
いや、大石さんには話そう。あの人今年が定年で昔殺された友達の仇を討つ最後のチャンスだって言ってた。だからきっとどんな嘘くさい話でも信じてくれると思うんだ。
That's true.
うん。大石さんは聡子ちゃんを助ける時にも警察の立場でありながら私たちに協力してくれた。頼もしい味方になってくれると思うな。
Right.
よし。
Oof. My throat is actually a little bit sore now. Fuck. I'm gonna end it pretty soon though, so it's okay.
大石には話そう。で、大石は今はしょ？
いえ、隣の県に行っています。高野の死体を確かめに。
ああ、隣の県の山の中でしたっけ？ドラム缶の中で黒焦げって話。でも、なんでわざわざ大石ともあろう人が直々なんでしょうね。
高野の死体が違う可能性があるらしいのです。現地の県警が協力的じゃなくてあやふやなことを言ってるらしいです。
その山犬って連中は機密保持と情報操作が仕事じゃなかったっけ？
So they might be in line with the Gifu Police Department, yes. Would make sense why they actually specifically, put it in the Gifu prefecture, right?
私はなんだかその死体おかしいなって思うね。
Yeah.
というかあの人、おとなしく焼いたくらいで死ぬとは思えないんだよね。
もちろん入江が黒幕で高野を殺した可能性もありますです。山犬のおこのぎはそうだと言っていますです。
監督が黒幕ってことはねえだろう。あの人は悪い人じゃねえと思うんだ。
そうですわよ。目と意とどう発言禁止にしてくれれば基本的にはいい人でございますのよ。
right.
私もHinamizawaファイターズの幽霊マネージャーとして監督は黒幕なんて玉じゃないと思います。どっちかというと利用される感じの人です。
That's a little harsh, but actually very much correct, yes. That's gonna hurt.
いい人すぎるというか。
You hear that? You can't be a beta.
誰も高野さんの肩を持
Gotta
っ
be
て
the
あげ
alpha.
ない。
Hello.
いやさ、監督と高野さんどっちが悪い人ですかって聞かれたらなあ。
Yeah, it's like night and day, for fuck's sakes. Oofa. It's a big difference.
高野さんが聞いたら怒りますわね。
She can go fuck herself. Ha, 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 ha. Everyone laughed as though we were in the middle of our club activity. If they're after my life, they'll kill everyone here. It's very possible that they'll all get involved in this mess, and they know that. That they could still laugh is really significant, I think. I started laughing along too.
客観的に見て高野さんだけ隣の県で死体が見つかるのがすでにおかしいよ。
Right?
富武さんを殺した風に偽装するなら死体は絶対に見つからないところに隠す。山中での焼きなんて見つけてくださいって言ってるようなもんだもん。
Right.
うん。レナもそう思うな。警察の管轄の及ばない県外で見つかった身元の確認しにくい焼死体を高野さんということにしようとしている気がする。その山犬って人たちはそういうのが本職なんでしょ？
なら構図が見えてきたぞ。山犬ってのは高野さんの部下なんだろ。山犬の隊長は監督が黒幕なんだって主張してるんだろ。高野さんと山犬ってのはグルだな。
I mean, yeah, if you connect those dots, it's pretty fucking obvious. Oh my lord.
富武さんのあの死に方は監督が殺したと思わせるためなんですわね。そしてそれがわかるのは東京だけ。そして本当の黒幕の高野さんの死体も見つかり、 監督は東京に2人を殺したことを疑われて濡れ衣を着せられる。なるほど、これはなかなか凝った罠でございますわね。爪がいまいちでございますけど。
Coming from Satoko. Fantastic.
その濡れ衣ってのにも山犬って連中が関わってそうだね。
なあ、そうと分かったら監督に直接話を聞いてみないか。その方が早いぞ。
そうだね。監督が真実を話してくれるか嘘をつくか、私目を見ればわかるから。
Oh my god, a human lie detector.
ああ、レナさん嘘に敏感ですよね。
入江は山犬が監視していると言ってましたです。電話しても出られないか話せないかかもしれませんです。
なんだなんだ、聞けば聞くほど監督は濡れ衣臭いぞ。というか監督の身に危険が迫ってるんじゃないのか。
うん。私が山犬で監督に濡れ衣を着せようと思ったなら、余計なことを言われる前にご退場願うね。
死体に口なしだね。どうしよう。大石は隣の県警の話が終わったらすぐに戻ってくると言ってましたです。だから時間は分かりませんが今日必ず来てくれますのです。
As one, everyone glanced at the clock. It was already past 6:30 p.m. and starting to get dark.
なんだか腹が減ってきたと思ったらこんな時間なんだな。
We'd usually call it here if this was a normal day, but everyone decided to stay until Oshi came back and discuss what to do.
ごめんねリカちゃん、電話借りてもいい？お父さんに帰りが遅くなるのを電話しないと。
そうだな、俺もおふくろに電話しないとな。
あ、私もばっちゃんに今夜は出前でよろしくって電話しないとな。こんな時間に抜け抜けとそんなこと電話したら後でこってり絞られますね。あと警察の人たちの夕食も考えてあげないとね。本家のツケで寿司でも頼むかね。
Everyone had a sensitive reaction to the word sushi. Their stomachs were empty after all. The same should be true to of those officers. I read that wrong. Oh my god. The same should be true of those officers too. There we go.
リカ、うちも出前にしますの？そんなお金の余裕はありませんでしたよ。さとこ、みんなに自慢の野菜炒めでも作ってあげたらどうですか？無理ですわよ。こんな大勢になんか作ったことありませんわ。
さとこの野菜炒めか。指さえ入ってなけりゃぜひ食ってみたいな。
レナもさとこちゃんのお料理久しぶりに食べたいかな。
At that point, the phone rang.
もしもし、フルデなのです。
よかった。ご無事なようですね。大石です。高野さんの殺害現場の用事を終わらせましてね、今沖宮に戻っている途中です。途中のガソリンスタンドから電話しています。
それで高野の死体はどうでしたか？
やりましたよ。やっぱりそうでした。現地の県警の資料がとんでもないイージーミスをしていました。連中間違いを認めやしない。ガツンと決めてやりましたよ。高野は車ごと行方不明です。富武殺しについて何か事情を知っている可能性が高いと判断し、つい先ほど高野の捜査を開始するよう指示を出したところです。ついにお社様のたたりの尻尾をつかみましたよ。ここから一気に引きずり出しちゃいます。
Oshi sounded so motivated. He'd finally found the hint he'd so desperately wanted. Could he actually solve the case, though?
それは土産話がとても楽しみなのです。
これからクマちゃんと一緒にそちらへお伺いしますので、詳しい話を聞かせてください。心当たりでもうさんくさい話でも何度も結構です。
はい。
Yeah, but now that they just said that, and because they're wiretapping the phone, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh my god.
僕も全部話す決心がつきましたです。
I am not reading all that again. You cannot make me.
おやおや。どんなお話が聞けるのでしょうかね。
Well, I am not.
多分あと1時間ちょいぐらいでお伺いできると思います。
A whole hour? Oh my god.
ところで、受話器の向こうが賑やかですね。お友達も来ているのですか？
はい。みんな心配してうちに来てくれましたです。
そうですか。皆さんは本当に素晴らしいな。
Hell yeah.
私も皆さんと一緒にいてくれた方がいいと思います。賑やかなだけで犯罪の抑止効果は大きいものです。では今から向かいます。後ほど。
今の大石さんか？
はい。今から刑事と2人で来るそうです。はあ、この部屋にこんなに大勢なんて初めてだね。何人になるんだろう。私たち6人に2人来て8人ですの？床が抜けそうで怖いですわね。9人目なのです。
羽生、聞いてた？なんだか今回は本当にすごいことになってきた。
Hell yeah.
今回はいけそうですか？
I don't know.
いけるわ。絶対。
絶対という言葉はなって当然、ならなけれ
Oh
ば
my
失
god,
望する
shut it.
悲しい言葉ですよ。
Yeah, negative little Nancy.
羽生はこの状況になってもやっぱり今日死ぬと思う。
でも死んでほしくないと思っていますのです。
あんたのスタンスは分かってるわ。傷つきたくないから信じない。マイナス思考ならマイナスで当然、ラッキーなら大喜びってわけだ。もうあんたと私の考え方の違いをとやかく言わないわ。あんたは見てなさい、傍観者らしく。
Oh shit. Damn. Yeah, you tell her.
はい。僕は傍観者ですから。
Oh damn. No, no, no. Fuck.
でもリカを応援してますですよ。
Hell yeah.
応援か。
You gonna cheer me on?
ありがとう。でも応援していいの？
Why not join in on the fight?
応援したのに負けると期待を裏切られない？
リカが意地悪を言いますです。
We had a rather harmonious mood going. However, a feeling of unease was beginning to settle over us. Oh my god, what a perfect place to end it. For part 1. See you in part 2.